What's up, peeps? This is your 10-minute abs workout, and it's not just gonna be abs, it's gonna focus on core in its entirety, which is going to be great. We're going to love it. You'll need nothing but a mat for this, and I suggest probably a little water on the side if you'd like to just hydrate. We're gonna start literally by walking it out into your plank position. So, top of your mat, rolling your head down all the way through your spine. Just walk it out and find a comfortable plank position. If this is uncomfortable, there are so many versions that we can do instead. We can either come down to our elbows and hold. We can also come onto our hands but go onto our knees and hold. Keep those toes tucked. The only thing that I ask is that you lengthen through your spine, that you keep that neck nice and long, that you keep those shoulder blades engaged and pulling away from your ears. So if you are in your plank and you've been holding it, good for you, I'm joining you. We only have a couple more seconds left, but these plank holds are gonna help us stabilize in every facet of our workouts. They're very, very important. You've probably heard this before, but I'm just here to verify that that is the truth. That's not a lie. Okay, we're almost there. A couple more seconds here. Make sure you're still pushing through the ground, feeling those fingertips in the ground. So the pads underneath each of the tips, pushing down and helping you to push out of the floor. 3 and 2 and 1, knees down. Give yourself a little break. You can sit it back into your child's pose. Take a second here. And breathe. Next step on this roster, we're gonna place our right arm down. We're gonna come into a side plank. Another one where we have lots of modifications. You can either come onto your forearm like I am doing. You can also go up into a full side plank on your hand if this suits you better. Or you can come into a modified on your forearm, bending the knees back and lifting. So you're just reducing some of the strain that this might be placing on your muscles. If you feel good and strong and ready to go, you're gonna come back into that forearm plank with me. We only have 10 more seconds here. This is a shorter hold on purpose. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Nice job, bring it down. Give that right arm a little bit of love. Excellent, we have the other side to do. I'm gonna stay facing you. You do what suits you best. Organize it, lengthen it through the spine. Nice and long, breathing throughout. Now, instead of thinking about sucking in your abdominals here, I actually want you to think about lengthening and feeling like you have a corset on, that it's just supporting you 360 way around, so that you're not feeling like it's just in the front. I want you to feel like every part of you is working, especially the glutes. So hold yourself up. Yeah, so when you feel like you're falling down, push up. Good stuff. Lower those hips down. Give yourself a little break. You can stretch out this left arm. Looking good, looking good. We are gonna go back through those moves again. Your favorite. We all love a little repetition, right? Okay, let's come back into our plank position. Again, we have all those different modifications, so whatever suits you best. If you feel like a full plank is not your jam today, you want to go more into your forearm plank, be my guest. I'm gonna go into this full plank. I'm gonna see how it works out. The journey is always different than what you expect. Something that I'm learning. Lengthen through the spine. Abdominals pulling in from all directions. Not pressing in and squeezing and reducing your airflow, but just feeling supported. It's a funny thing. It sometimes takes a while to get there and to understand, and that's okay. Think about any modification that works for you. Again, you have your forearms. You can come down to your knees if that works best for you. Whatever you do, I just want you to try to hang in there for as long as I am. We'll do this together. Trust me, this is hard. It's hard for all of us. Lengthening through the spine and thinking about each part of your posture when things get difficult. We call that technique. You gotta have that good technique. Technique is important for everything. Guys, I'm shaking. I don't know if you can see it. If you can zoom in, you can embarrassingly look at me. I'm definitely shaking. Okay. 2 more seconds. Knees down. Woo, okay, that was good. The second time around is a little bit harder, but it's for the best. You feel the burn. Let's take it into our side plank. Right forearm is coming down. We're just holding, again, lengthening. High five me. That was a terrible high five. Do it again. Don't. Actually, just keep your posture really good. That's all I care about. Lengthen through the spine. We are almost there. Shoulders pulling down away from the ears. A couple more seconds in this pose. You've got it. Don't give up on me. Knees down, relax. Woo-hoo. We have to do the other side. You can swing the legs around or stay where you are. Place that forearm down. Lengthen and get right into it. Not much to it, but to do it. So you just gotta think about getting and arriving and staying there. Yeah, because we're almost there. No reason to give up now. A couple more seconds in this. Again, engage that core. Lengthen, lengthen. That's what my body's doing inside. It's like little tears, tiny tears. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, relax. Well, if that wasn't enough for you, we are moving into some more core. This time we're gonna lay it back. We're gonna start with some glute bridges. I know what you're thinking. You're like, that's not abs. But it is part of your core, and it's a really important part of your pelvic floor muscles and everything that supports your core. So you're gonna place those hands next to your body. If you can touch your fingertips, you're probably a little too close, so step your feet a little bit further away and bring your feet about hip width apart. You wanna think about engaging the glutes to lift your pelvis up off the floor. So as you start, you're pulling in through the abdominals, but you're pushing through the glutes to find that high bridge. In an ideal world, we're making our body into sort of like a diagonal that looks like a slide. So just think about lengthening. I'm holding that. I know, it's a crazy feeling. You got it. We're gonna lower this in just a few seconds. Hold, hold. 4, 3, 2, relax it down. Hips come towards the floor. We're gonna go back into that glute bridge. This time we're gonna add a little something. We call this marching. So you're gonna lift one knee at a time as if you're marching in the glute bridge. Find it, get there, and hold. You can start with whichever foot works. That's a tongue twister. You're gonna lift one leg and you're gonna place it right back down. Again, if you can feel your heels, you might wanna step your feet a little bit further away. Otherwise, it gets a little bit tense in the hamstring complex. And even though we are working the hamstrings here, we don't want it to be all about the hamstrings being super tense. Yeah? Good. Woo! Slow and controlled. Up and lower. And up. And lower. Good. Push. And lower. Leave a few more right here. And lower. And lift. And lower. 2 more. Beautiful. Hips down. Relax. Bring those knees into your chest. Give it a little wiggle. We have one more song in this sequence, and this one we're going to take it into some pretty standard abdominal moves. We are going to do a crunch, but we're going to think about this crunch a little bit differently than our normal crunch. Feet are going to be down. Hands are going to be underneath our neck and our head, supporting us like always. What I want you to think about here is you're lengthening and curving the spine, and less about that you're reaching your head up towards the ceiling. So the eyes should be focusing in towards your belly button. As you lift up, the chin is going to come in so that you're not putting strain on your neck. It's more all of the tension going towards your abdominals, right? So exhale and lower. Exhale and lower. Exhale and lower. Keep it up. Nice job. Hold it at the top, just give me a little pulse. Reach it up. We're gonna go into a new move in just a second. The hands are gonna go underneath the glutes. We're just gonna frame the tailbone, and we're gonna get into our lower abdominals. Release it down, place those hands underneath, lifting the knees up. We're gonna scoop in and lift the tailbone slightly up off the floor, and then extend those legs out. In. Nice, you guys, keep it up. Keep that neck nice and relaxed. Focus can be up towards the ceiling for this one. And in. And out. The slow and controlled movements can really get you. Anytime I do slow and controlled movements and I feel myself quivering, I realize all the little places that probably need to be strengthened along the way. Nice job, you guys. Hold it out. Lift the head. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, open those arms up. Just let your body be long. Feel those abdominals stretching, lengthening. And if it feels good to you, we're gonna do a little stretch. Flip it on over. Give yourself a cobra. So make sure that you come down from flat and you push yourself up. Any amount is good, and you're gonna feel the stretch anywhere. So if it's halfway, you'll feel it here too. Just thinking about lifting through the chest and body, and then when you're ready, you can sit it back into a little child's pose. I don't know why I have an accent now suddenly. Let me just go with it. Amazing work today, you guys. Thank you for trying something different. Thanks for doing this 10 minutes of core work with me. I hope you come back and you keep trying it over and over. If things were challenging, let's keep working on them together. And why don't you do another 10 minutes since you're here? You know, might as well get a full workout. See you again real soon. Bye.